Good morning, everyone. It's Christina here. I hope you're all having a wonderful day, or if you're just starting your day, I hope that you enjoy every moment of it today, the here and the now. And I'm going to give you a little forewarning because, as it would have it, because I'm recording, one of my cats, Sunshine, is like right on cue. She's starting to play with her mouse. So you'll probably hear singing or whatever funky sounds that my cats will do when they're playing with their toys. But anyways, so today is a lovely day. It's overcast here, um, which is nice in a way, is because it's usually always very sunny, except for rainy season. But even then, that doesn't even last usually the whole day. So it is kind of nice to have overcast, to see the clouds. It was actually gray when I got up a couple hours ago. But the one thing there is constant of is all kinds of noises and things, activity that are going on around me. So I really wanted to do a live video. I really want to interact and connect and have people, chatting with me, and I really want to do that. I'm going to have to do it in the night because in the daytime, you just don't know what's going to pass by. Even though I live in a residential area in the north end of town, not in the center of all the activity and tourists and everything, but there's for some reason this is a good road to go from this end to the other end. And then there's always construction, and you never know who's going to pass by and what it is, like this. Um,
This is a new one.
so, again, it cannot control my external environment, almost never. Um, and even sometimes in my interior is I get when you have cats because yeah, it's like Murphy's law. You don't want it to happen, but it happens. All right, so a couple things today. I'm going to do the reading first. We're going to do the Mystic Musing cards and see what card pops up for us today to give us some inspiration, a focus, something to meditate on, to tune into. Okay, so it's the contemplation word for the day. And always remember that each word has its own frequency, it has its own, not just meaning, but it has its own, energy and power to it, depending on how you use it, how you work with it, and how you interpret it. All right, so let's see today. Setting the intention for all those that stop in today, tune in with me. All right. Oh, this is an interesting card. All right. So the card today is, let's see, I have to watch myself. You see me looking down a lot because I'm trying to make sure that I can see, because I'm actually doing video recording on my screen. So this card is Celestial Unity. Celestial, there's the digital art, the written word. Okay. Celestial Unity. So this is, I guess, a matter of interpretation. First of all, on someone's belief system. But when I wrote this card, and I felt that this was, these are the words for a card, Celestial Unity, for me was to be attuned, first of all, open and attuned to the celestial world around us, which would be the angelic kingdom and other beings that are unseen to some of us, unless you're a clairvoyant or you have that awareness. So that was the main reason I felt that they were speaking to me to say, yes, make a card like this so that people can tune in a bit more and open up to their presence. So I feel that that unifying there is between you and them, even though they are still part of us. They are us. They are around us. But a lot of people are not in tune to that. Or, I don't know, depending on where you are spiritually and what your belief system is. So, you know what? Just tune into the words celestial unity and see how that. There's sunshine. Okay. She's not in pain. She's not being hurt. No one's doing anything to her. This is how she talks to her play mouse. Well, actually, the other video I did the other day, you got to hear Violet doing it. My other cat, her sister. She's very different. Yeah, there you go. Okay, she's just trying to make her presence known. So, and angels also, the celestial world, dimension, make their presence known in various ways. You just need to be open to it and have awareness and pay attention. You can talk to them also. All right, and however it comes through, really, however it comes through for you. All right. We're going to Sunshine. She knows when I call her name. All right. So, oh my goodness, I should record this. Be a song, my kitty song. All right, Divinity Quest cards. These are much more profound, deeper message, activating cards that you can work with through the day. Hopefully inspire, give, guidance, insight. To some of you, you might not feel resonance with it at this moment. That's okay. But others, it might be spot on in what you need to hear today, or, a message that gives you some motivation. I have to mix this really good today. I can feel sometimes. All right, there it is. Find the card. All right. Today's card is number 28. And the angel, because each one of them has an angel associated with this. The angel is Vek Navi Pirat Nutvi Hures. I'm going to show you the card, and that is the sacred sigil, the language of this card. I like to sometimes just draw it or move my hand over it because it has its own frequency. All right, so today's Divinity Quest card is: inner peace cannot be found by withdrawing from life, lest we find our inner reality impoverished, and clamoring for attention. Enduring peace comes from finding the simplicity of the surrendered life within the complexity of daily activities. I'm going to read this one again and see if my tongue works. Okay. Inner peace cannot be found by withdrawing from life, lest we find our inner reality impoverished and clamoring for attention. Enduring peace comes from finding the simplicity of the surrendered life within the complexity of daily activities. So this may be one to ponder on a lot more. You can come back and pause it there and just listen to it over and over again. This is my interpretation of the card, to each of you to interpret it as you will, and how it speaks to you. A lot of people feel that, and again, this is not a judgment, but a lot of people feel that they have to retreat from life, or they have to go to a top of a mountain. I'm not saying that there's things can't be achieved that way, or there isn't a purpose to that. I'm just saying that people have a belief that this is the only way to find inner peace, right? That you've got to retreat and withdraw from what's going on in life and what's going on around you. Which is also to me, is retreating from your inner world. Not being in tune with your inner world. And you have to see that you are all things, and that you exist in everything. So whether you're here or whether you're there, or what's going on out there or what's going on in here, is all you. And inner peace is found within all of that. So it's individual for each one in how you choose to go about your day, in how whatever your activities are. But just flow with them, find the simpleness within that, and just allow it to be. Go with the flow of that. We could get really deep with that. This could be a whole session with this card, in a sense, of how people choose to even just respond to life, and what they manifest from when they sort of resist or close off from life. So this is a whole session in itself for this card. So I'll let you come back and just ponder on this card at the point, and see how that speaks to you. So this feels like a more of a really deeper card to just tune into self, and see how it speaks to you. Because as I said, these are divinity quest cards. So this is a quest for self, for you, for you. All right. So those are the two cards for today. Two cards for today. And they're not just for today. Whenever you're tuning in and you come back, it'll apply, right? Time and space is an illusion, and you are where you are at the right moment. You'll tune into things at the right moment. And if you allow them to speak to you, you'll get the messages. You'll get the insights. All right. So there's a couple other things I just wanted to go over in this video, and they are, first of all, I'd like to put out a topic that I'd like to talk about. I think I mentioned this in one video before, and it probably will not really happen until I do a live video, and so that I can have that interaction with people. And what it is I'd like to talk about what people feel, think, understand, interpret, what the source of inspiration is. Not what inspires you. Yes, that will come from that, but what the source of inspiration is. So this is a topic that I'm going to put out there, and I may come on and maybe just chat about it a little bit, or I'll do a live video. So that's probably the better way for me to do that, so that we can have a conversation, have a long chat, and try to get some feedback or some interesting answers from people out there. So I'm going to do that within the next day or two. Okay. And the other thing that I want to talk about, this is more about what I've been doing the last few videos besides these readings, is talking about the demonetization of most of the channels, apparently, by February 20th, if we do not meet the new standards that's required. And that's to have 1,000 subscribers and to have 4,000 hours of watch time over a 12-month period. So I've had mine monetized for a few years. I just haven't done a lot of videos. So I don't have a large amount of subscribers. I think right now, I think I have 263, which, to be honest with you, I'm very, very grateful for, because when I started this a few days ago, I had 247. So, hey, people have been subscribing and they've been hearing me, and I really, really appreciate this, like, so much. I'm just putting it out there that, if you even feel a connection with me, enjoy the little bit of what I bring brought you so far, then please subscribe, and I'll try to do even better and bring some more interesting things to y'all. So please subscribe. I have many friends on Facebook, and I have many friends on Instagram and Twitter. Oh, wow. I mean, like right there alone, I could probably have like 6,000 subscribers. Of course, I'm not going to get everybody. Not everybody's, some people are, I don't even know if they're real that are following me, probably bots. But that's okay. I know there's enough of you out there. And so I really ask if you can, if you feel it in your heart, to subscribe. And the view time will build up as people tune in more so. The other thing I wanted to address, and I wasn't going to do this, but I felt that maybe it will stir something, or maybe give people an understanding. I had a couple of people say, "Who cares about monetizing? Why worry about it? What does it matter? Why do you need it?" Or things like that. I mean, besides the obvious, I'm not going to address that, what it is. And what I'm going to say about, for me personally, why I would like to stay monetized is that a couple of reasons. I give these, or I have in the past, I haven't done too many recently, but I have done several healing sessions on here. Balaspata healing, because I'm a grandmaster, Balaspata, which means healing of the heart. And it is a light and frequency modality, an angelic modality. It's very profound. You can go back into some of my older videos. I did that like 4 or 5 years ago, and I got quite a few views on that. And I had clients from that. I had people writing to me and saying, I mean, there's still people who watch my videos today, my healing videos, and I get great messages sometimes. But I've done that all freely. I've had a few donations that people can send through PayPal, and I do have that on my YouTube at the top. There's an icon there if you feel to donate. That it was a benefit for you, or you had your own experience with that. That's much appreciated. But for the most part, it's free. These readings that I'm doing, card readings, they might be short readings, but I think that they have their own beautiful messages that come forth to people out there. To some might see it, some might not. But I'm still doing it freely. And I want to do that freely. So for me, the monetization is wonderful, because that is in the background, but it is a form of income for doing this. And it comes from the companies and from YouTube, but it's wonderful. So far, I've made very little with that, because again, as I said, there's a threshold, which I'm on the borderline of that, of receiving sort of the first $100. But and sure, I'd like to build that up. Now, it's not to say it's the only way that you can make this lucrative. The more I connect with people, and hopefully I will establish relationship with some that will become clients, right? So they could become paying clients. I like to direct people to my website, which I've got a couple of websites. Actually, it's pristine-space.com or casabelvaspata.info. It's all below in the under this video, and my email and things like that. So I like to direct people there too, and some people might want to book appointments with me. So yes, this is another way. But right now, I would like to keep the monetization, because believe it or not, for me as a small YouTuber, that took a long time, because the requirement before was 10,000 views for all your videos. So I did hit that point of 10,000 views mostly with my healing videos. And so I became monetized. So I'd like to stay with that. But, I've got to put in the work. I've got to put in the effort. I got to bring the content, for people to enjoy, because it's for you, and you're the ones that co-create this with me. So, yeah, I'm just kind of I'm just trying to step it up, and I'm trying to keep my monetization of my channel. So this is really the reason why I care and why I'm putting effort into it. Okay, so I think that's it for today. And please feel free that I'm a pretty open person. I'm actually a very open person. And I think that, I honor all of you who tune in and who feel the connection. But if anybody wants to ask me anything privately, please do that. You can just you can make a comment below, or I've got my email there, which is elm.christina@gmail.com. And you can send me a message. It could be a suggestion or a question. Oh, I forgot about the other thing. So I am offering also for anyone that subscribes to my channel from now until February 20, well, I'm going to say the 19th, though maybe it'll still count. I'll say the 20th because that is the date. And every time I go to my YouTube, there's a big message there saying that you will be demonetized by February 20th. And I'm like, yes, I know. So, and I'm keeping it there. I can shut it off, but I'm keeping it there so I can keep, myself motivated to do these videos and share and hopefully build it up. So for everyone who subscribes from now to then, you will receive a 10-minute free intuitive card reading. So I'll do this privately, I'll get your information and then I'll send you a recorded video like this. It'll be a private link, and I will send you a 10-minute intuitive reading. Now, if possible, that I can, and whoever that you are, that we might be able to meet live online, like Google Hangouts or something like that. But for the most part, I will probably do, depending on how many I get, because I still need over 700 subscribers to get to the requirement. So if I get that, I'm going to be doing a heck of a lot of readings, and that's okay. It's okay. I just might have to do a recording instead of doing a live private online session with you. So I put that out there, and I hope to connect with many more of you. All right, so I'm going to say good day. I wish you much love and blessings, and please enjoy every moment here and now. Bye.